Hi guys, today we are at Vocation. We've been commissioned to do the automation project. We've got 2 centrifuges to connect to the buffer tank, all the pipework, all the automation to go with it. So the plan is to hard pipe the 2 centrifuges into the flow plate. From the flow plate going up, across and around to a buffer tank. From the buffer tank, chill it, come back across, and then the rest of the process. All that's going to be controlled by PLC with temperature, level in the buffer tank, temperature on the heat exchanger, and each individual centrifuge will be measuring the flow for flow of the product, as in quantity of the product that's coming from centrifuge 1 and centrifuge 2. That's just for statistics, so they can get the feel for which of the centrifuge is performing better. Over here, obviously I've got my welding station. All of the pipes got to be welded hygienically. We're using a internal purge of the gas. So gas is connected to your welding machine, as well as you sending the gas through the pipe that you're currently welding to make sure that you're not burning the pipe, and you end up with a lovely weld. I'll show you that later on the flow plates. So the next bit I'm going to do is to connect the pipe that's coming out from the flow plate and is going across to the other flow plate that's going to be connected to the centrifuge. So let's have a look on the flow plate itself. This is the flow plate that we've fabricated. The electrical cabinet's going to be over here. It's in preparation, and we've got pipework going across and over to another flow plate. And the 2 lovely centrifuges over there. Noisy as usual. So looking at the flow plate, we've got 4 valves for the pipes for the product to be sent in and out, and then we've got heat exchanger as well as a tank out and tank in. All of the pipework has got to be welded hygienically and then passivated, so there is no black stuff inside. On the tank we've got your cooling jackets, we've got top pressure, bottom pressure, and a lovely flow meter. This will ensure that the buffer tank is never overflowing, or we always got product in there during the production, and it's obviously at the right temperature because you're controlling the cooling. We all know that centrifuges like to bump the temperature of the product by a couple degrees, so just to prevent CO2 breaking out of the product, we're going to cool it down.
So you've got to have a square cut. Make sure it's hygienic.
Yes, that's correct.
Look at that.
Otherwise you're going to burn a hole if it's not square. So when you look at that, where the joint is, there is no gap.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that. That's incredible.
And that's all around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quality.
So we'll just tack it together, measure again. It's like in brewing industry. Brewing is 90% cleaning and engineering is 90% measurement and checking.
Measure twice, cut once.
Yep. That's how we roll. Sounds like you've been apprenticed, huh? Looks okay. So we've measured that pipe. It looks okay. All we've got to do is just measure that tiny little bit and then weld it all together.
You guys make it look easy when it's definitely not easy.
No, it's not. Well, you've got to start with both ends and meet somewhere, which is obviously super difficult because there's absolutely nowhere to measure from.
There's not much room either by the looks of it.
Not really, no.
Wow.
And it's super hot on top.
Yeah, but it's warm up there.
$85. Well, now we're preparing for a full weld. Before we were just doing tacking, and now we're prepping the purge. Just going to put a tape in there. Aluminium tape. Couple of holes so we've got a flow. And to check if you've got a flow, lick it and put your arm in there.
Oh, no way, you can feel the gas coming out.
Yep, and it's colder than that. Right guys, after we finish the this piece and this piece, we need to join the two together. And obviously we've got to do it in situ. So I've got to do it from a ladder or sitting on a tank. I'm not going to show you how I'm sitting on a tank, but I can show you how I'm doing it from a ladder. Gas is purged inside the tube, so obviously we're doing hygienic welding. And this piece of pipe, which is a return from the plate, it's already done. In the next episode, we're going to show you the electrical cabinet, the control cabinet for the entire system that we put in, which will be situated just above the flow plate. And we can show you guys the how we're connecting the tank into the electrical cabinet. What we're doing, pressure sensors, temperature sensors, and how we're routing the cables and whatnot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, yeah.